4 years ago, I realised I was making good gains in my portfolio, but wanted better. I made one change to my investing philosophy and my gains have skyrocketed since. In this video, I'm going to show you what that change was, how to use it too, and all you need is a pen and paper. Okay, a friend of mine showed me his football accumulator. He'd won big on a sports bet and passed me his phone so I could take a look. I'm not really proud of this, but I sneaked into his gambling history. He was down for the year. As people suspected, people only talk about wins, they never talk about their losses. I realised in that moment I'd been doing the same with investing. When we get scammed or conned, we try and put it to the back of our mind out of embarrassment and negativity, and we just tell ourselves, it won't happen again, it was just a mistake. Well, I'm suggesting to do something different here. Instead, you should own your mistakes. In fact, this video is another way of actually continuing to own my mistake, refreshing my mind as to why. In 2021, I bought shares in Horizon Motors. Fast forward to today, Horizon Motors is worth less than nothing and will be delisted. The funny thing was, I could barely remember why I bought it in the first place. Eventually, I came up with the following. My thesis was non-existent, so it wasn't strong or well thought out. I didn't even bother to look at the fundamentals. I was speculating on EV and hydrogen hype, even though I know not to do this. And I had no real skin in the game. I didn't put enough to really care, and I just thought about what if this hit big? What's even more interesting is that we hear this advice so much. Day traders talk about this when they start to make money consistently, having learnt their mistakes and come up with a professional mindset. Warren Buffett talks about this. Do not lose money.
The first rule in investment is don't lose. And the second rule in investment is don't forget the first rule. And that's all the rules there are.
And Charlie Munger has talked about inverse thinking.
Human beings should do the same thing in the ordinary walks of life. Just constantly avert. You don't think of what you want, you think what you want to avoid.
Now just imagine for a second, if your trading platform only showed your losses, do you think it would affect your ability to reduce those losses? A bad investment can negate your gains very quickly, and usually when you make a mistake, it is a big one. Like most self-help books, I'm sure you're nodding along thinking, yes, I agree with this, but how do I actually apply it? Well, here's my step-by-step process, and if you follow it, you'll get to that I get this now far quicker. Look at your worst mistakes. If you're thinking you haven't had any, well, I don't quite believe you, but you can of course wait until you do. Be careful of hidden losses as well. Outstanding shares increasing, the amount of time that you're spending on your stocks. Once you've got your worst mistakes, write them down. Review why it happened. The second step, review this yearly or bi-yearly. Be a professional about this. Sloppy thinking and actions lead to sloppy results, and you only have yourself to blame. The final thing, of course, is accept your failures. Learn and move on. Do not just move on. And remember, investing is not gambling. You want to amplify your gains and reduce your losses. And when it comes to how much you're investing, you really need to think about how much is the appropriate amount. You need to have skin in the game. If you're struggling to come up with reasons, take a look at mine again. And if you're wondering what happened with my friend, well, he hasn't spoken to me since. Okay, I'm joking on that. But he certainly hasn't shown me any sports bets. We all make mistakes in lives. Investing is no different. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And just consider, if you're too scared to comment, then maybe you're too scared to actually own your mistakes. And you've already failed at this. And it's only been 2 minutes. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you felt like I've earned it, like and subscribe. It lets me know to make more videos like this. Until next time, chaps.